Hi everyone, welcome to day 10 of my 100 days SQL challenge. Today we'll be solving one of the SQL interview question asked in Zomato data analyst interview. So let's see the question. So the question says, write a SQL query to find the top 2 restaurants in each city with the highest average rating. Now we have 3 tables. First table is the city table, which is city ID and the city name. We have restaurant table, which is restaurant ID, restaurant name and the city ID. And we have order table, which is order ID, restaurant ID, order value and order date and the rating. What you need to find out in each city top 2 restaurant with the highest average rating. So let's solve this question. Now I have already created this 3 table and inserted the data to solve this question. Now I can see this is the table and these are the data which I have already inserted. Now if in case you want to practice the same questions, you can go to the video descriptions and you can download this data set to solve the same question. Now let's go ahead and see the first table. So that's the city table. Let's verify the data that we have. Now we have 2 columns, which is city ID and the city name, and these are the city you can see we have, which is 3 city informations. Let's see the restaurant table. So in the restaurant table we have restaurant ID and we have restaurant name and we have city ID. Similarly, let's see the order table. So in the order table we have order information, which is starting with order ID, restaurant ID, order value, order date and rating. Now let's read the question again. It says, write a SQL query to find the top 2 restaurants in each city with the highest average rating. Return city ID, city name, restaurant ID, restaurant name and the average rating. So we need to find out in each city 2 restaurants that has the highest average rating. So let's write down our approach to solve this question. First of all, we need a city ID and city name. So we need a city ID and city name, which I can get from the city table, right? Cities table. Then I need the restaurant ID, our ID, which is restaurant ID, and I need our name, which is restaurant name, and I can get this information from the restaurant table, which is our table, right? Now next I need this average rating, which I can get from the order table, average rating. So this I will be getting from the order table. Now I need to do an inner join between these 3 table to get all this column that I need. So let's go ahead and first do the join, then we will see what else we need. So I'm going to first select everything from the orders table. So I'm going to first start with the select statement. So I will say select and I will first select the city ID. So city ID, which is coming from the city table. Then I will be selecting, which is city name. So city name is also coming from the city table. Then what I need is restaurant ID. So that's going to be restaurant ID, and I need restaurant name, and I need the average rating, which will come from the orders table. So I need the rating. Now in this rating I need the average. So first write down the column that I need. Now I will be getting this city name and the city ID from the city table. So I will start with my first table, which is called city, and I'll give a short name called C. So I'm going to give a alias called c.city and c.city name. So I'm getting from the city table, I'm getting these 2 column. Now I'll do inner join because I need everything from both the table based on the matching column. So all the rows basically I need based on the match. So first of all, I will join the city table with the restaurant table. So I will say join, I think table name is cities, IS, and the rest TUARANT, restaurants as R. So this is my second table. Now I need to do a condition out one what conditions I'm joining, and I will join C dot city ID, which is R dot city ID. Now why I'm doing based on the city ID, because you see in the restaurant table also we have city informations like the city ID, and also in the city table we have city ID. You can see city ID we have in the city table. Now let's see the restaurant table. In the restaurant table also we have this city ID. Based on this city ID we can do the join. So this join is done. Now I will do one more join because I need this rating, which I'll be getting from the order table. So I can say one more join, which is join. So when you do more than 2 join, after that column ends, you just need to say join. So you just need to ensure that any where conditions or any group by that will come after all the join is done. Okay, so I'm going to say join. Now here I'm going to say orders SO. Now this is called advanced join because we are joining more than 2 tables. So now this 2 table, first of all, it is going to do a join between the cities and this restaurant. They will become one table. Then it is going to do a join with the orders table. Now I'll need to find out the common column between this two table and the order table. So order table has the order ID, and I think order table has a restaurant ID, which is I need. Okay, let's just see the order table. So in the restaurant table, we do have a restaurant ID, and the order table also we do have a restaurant ID. So based on this restaurant ID, we can do a join, right? So I can go ahead and say on, and here I can say on o dot restaurant ID, which is this one, equals, that's going to be r dot restaurant ID, restaurant ID. So my join is done. Now I can just go ahead and run this query to show you the table that I am getting after doing this join. Okay, so I need to tell where these columns are coming from. So this is coming from our table, which is restaurant table. This is also coming from our table, and this is coming from O table, which is order table. Okay, now it should work fine. Let's just quickly run it now. Okay, so there is a spelling mistake. I think I corrected it. So there was a spelling mistake with the restaurant ID that is being fixed now. So it should work fine. Let's just check. And I can see we have the result, which is city ID, city name, restaurant ID, and the rating. So we need the restaurant name. So I think I will go ahead and change it. The second one is restaurant name. So it's going to be restaurant name. So let's just run it again, and now we can see we do have the city ID, city name, restaurant ID, restaurant name, and the rating. Now what you need to find out in each city, the restaurant and their rating. So to find it, first I need to do a group by this city ID, this city name. Then I need to do a group by this restaurant ID and the restaurant name. Then I can do average functions on this rating to find out in each city for each restaurant what is their average rating. So the average rating is going to be the total rating divided by the number of rating. So let's just go ahead and say I need to do a group by this first four columns. So I can go ahead and say group by 1, 2, 3, 4. Now these are just the alias. You can use this column name, or you can just use this alias like 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's run this query and let's see. So now here we need to use the average, right? Because we want to see for each this group, we want to see the average rating. So we can name it called AVG rating. So this is going to give us the average rating. So let's just go ahead and run it again. Now you can see we have city ID, city name, restaurant ID, restaurant name, and their average rating. I can do a order by to show you the result, but again we can just check. So in Mumbai we have one records, which is for this restaurant ID 1. So that's for this one, Badmia, and you can see the rating is 4.3. Now we have second restaurant in Mumbai, which is Bombay Canteen. So that has 3.3 ratings. And the third one we have, which is this one, Trishna, that has 4.6 rating. So I think this one what we are looking for, because this one and this one, they both has the top 2 rating, right? So I can do a order by this, right? So order by this in descending, and then I need to do a order by this. So I need for Mumbai this restaurant I want to select, and this restaurant. Similarly for Delhi as well, I will need to look for the top 2 restaurant. For Bangalore as well, I will need to check the top 2 restaurant. So we can use a window functions to solve this type of problem, and we can do a partitions by each city. We can do a order by this average rating. So the highest rating restaurant will come first. That's going to get the rank 1, and then the rank 2, and so on. Then we can do a filter by those window functions. So I can go ahead and say here. So not here. I will do a window functions on here. After the rating, I can go ahead and say window functions. So I'm going to use a dense rank here. So dense rank is going to create a ranking window, which is here after this column, and that's going to give the ranking. The highest average rating restaurant is going to get the rank 1, and I am going to do a partition by each city. So for each city I want to see the new ranking based on the highest average rating. So let's say in Mumbai, so the restaurant that has the highest rating will get rank 1, second highest will get rank 2, third highest will get rank 3. Now this dense rank is going to select all the restaurant that falls in the highest rating category. Now if in case there are 2 restaurants with 4.3, both the restaurant will get the same ranking. That is the reason I'm not using rank, I'm using dense rank here. So dense rank syntax is very simple. You set dense rank over, and inside you can do a partition by, and here you can select partition by city, which is coming from this C table. So I can do a partition by city name, So name is going to work really fine here. So I think I will go ahead and say c dot city name, and I need to do a order by this rating. Now you cannot use this alias here, you need to use the column name. So rating in descending, so I need the highest rating the first. So let's understand what this dense rank is going to do. See, inside the dense rank job is just to assign ranking based on order by. Whatever the order by you are selecting, based on that it assigned the ranking. So if you don't do any order by, so the restaurant with the highest ranking will get rank 1, then the second highest will get rank 2, and so on so on. Now we want in each city, we want new ranking for each city, because each city is our partition. The reason is we need to select each city and their top 2 restaurant based on this ranking, right? So that's the reason I'm doing a partition by this city and doing a order by this average rating in descending. Now I can name it as drn, and now let's go ahead and run this query to see our output. Now you can see we do have the result. Here we have the city ID, here we have the city name. The data is also ordered, you can see, because I am ordering by this average rating inside each city. So this is my first partition, which is for Bengaluru. For Bengaluru I have this 3 restaurant and their rating. So first restaurant, which is MTR, that has 4.6 rating, so that is getting rank 1. Now the second restaurant that also has the 4.6 rating, that is also getting rank 1, because they both have the same average rating. Toit, which is my third restaurant, that is getting, which is the second highest rating, because of that that's getting rank 2. Now in Delhi as well also we have the same kind of result, you can see, and their ranking. The highest restaurant, which is this one, India Ascent, so that is getting rank 1 because of the highest rating, average rating, and also this one also getting rank, which is 4.6, because of again the highest rating. And in Mumbai you can see these are the result. Okay, so what we need to select is from here, from this city, the top 2 restaurant. So in this city is going to be both all these 3 restaurant, because they have this, they falls in the second category. Similarly in Delhi it's going to be again all these 3 restaurant, and in Mumbai this is going to be only this top 2 restaurant. Now I just need to select everything from this table, and I just need to do a filter using this column where I can say ranking less than equals to 2, because I need this 2 ranking as well, I need this 1 ranking. Now 1 ranking is given to the highest rating restaurant in that city, is given to the second highest rated restaurant in each city, right? You can see it here. So I need this 2, I need this 3 here, I need this 3. Now the reason I'm selecting this 3, because they are falling in the same top 2 category rated restaurant in that particular city. Now to select this column I can use a subquery or CTE, and then I can do a filter by this column. The reason I cannot do a where conditions here, because you see usually you use where here after this join. The reason we have done window functions and we want to do a filter by this column, which doesn't exist in our actual table. So that's the reason we will save this query inside a subquery or CTE. I'm going to use a subquery for today, and then we will use this column, which is drn, to filter. So I'm going to say from, and I just need to put this inside a parenthesis. So that's going to be, and I can say where drn equals, sorry, less than equals to 2. So I'm selecting drn greater than, so it has to be less than. So less than equals to 2, that is going to select the ranking 1 and ranking 2 restaurant. And similarly in Delhi I'm selecting this 3 restaurant based on this ranking, and in Mumbai I'm selecting this 2 restaurant. So this is how you can solve this type of complex interview question using simple approach, which is doing join and window functions. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video till the end. If you really like my content, do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Have a good day, take care, bye bye.